Pittsburgh Pirates have been the laughingstock of the MLB for much of the last 40 seasons. A team riddled with poor decisions, development, and management could never have all the right pieces come together, right? I mean, we're talking about an organization that had Barry Bonds producing 8 WAR and still nearly lost 90 games. There's no way an organization like that could have a pathway to success. Well, let me lead you down a rabbit hole that might sound so crazy, it might actually be true. You see, the Pirates have been atrocious for almost my entire life. If anyone knows anything about me, I've always been blatantly pessimistic about my team's chances. I've had little reason to look at my team with pride and claim them as something that is rather cool or interesting to say I follow. Am I still holding on to the days where the Andrew McCutchen-led Pirates had a 3-season stretch of making the playoffs? I mean, no, absolutely not. That would be silly. But there is something about the current group of players and prospects that sort of remind me of that once fascinating time to be a Pirates fan. When I look at those old Pirates rosters from many moons ago, I see a team filled with homegrown talent, combined with veteran pitching made for a whirlwind of a team. The Pirates are always going to have to find their superstars from within the depths of their own farm, because, well, let's face it, the opposite of Steve Cohen owns the team. I believe the Pirates may have found that sort of Andrew McCutchen replacement in the likes of O'Neal Cruz. Please, for the love of everything, take the Atlanta Braves method and give him an extension now we have the chance. Anyways, and in no way am I trying to compare the two's game, whereas Cruz has a lot of tools at the moment. However, if those tools ever come together, oh man, hold on to your know-what. Even at his current juncture, Brian Hayes is good enough to be an excellent second star. You know, he can be that Starling Marte that can help carry the load when the main man is injured, slumping, or makes a decision to switch to basketball. One linchpin in the Pirates rebuild was whether or not Brian Rose was going to be a part of it. And it seems with his most recent trade request, those questions have sort of been answered. Now, am I going to sit here and speculate what random assortment of prospects the Pirates could leverage Mr. Reynolds for? No. But the Pirates have already expressed their interest in adding starting pitching to their farm system, due to their best prospect projecting more of a middle rotation guy in Quinn Priester. However, I think this is a misplay. With the Pirates' troubled history of developing top-of-the-rotation young talent, I think the Pirates would be wiser to get the best package available and make the pieces fit later on, once you know what sticks. You look at Garrett Cole, Charlie Morton, Tyler Glasnow, Joe Musgrove, and in the most recent example, Mitch Keller, all had career seasons almost the second they got out of Pittsburgh. Where the Pirates have found more success was morphing wily veterans into productive enough pitchers to be viable options. You think back to the teams of the past. A.J. Burnett, Francisco Liriano, Edison Volquez, and J.A. Happ were all seen as to be on the downswing of their careers, yet the Pirates salvaged a good few years out of them by morphing their craft. Even in a recent example, Jose Quintana had a career turnaround with the Pirates before being shipped to the Cardinals. While it is incredibly difficult to project where the Pirates' needs will be in a few years, it is relatively easy to analyze the strength of their prospects. Relatively, infield should not be an issue for the foreseeable future. Combined with the talent already at the MLB level, the Pirates have an absurd amount of MLB-ready or close-to-ready infielders and a dangerous catching duo of Andy Rodriguez and Henry Davis. While the upside of these players has diminished from superstar to maybe just a star as they've progressed up through the ranks, the Pirates simply just need a few to hit nicely, and the continued development of Cruz and Hayes to create an extremely dangerous infield that could rival some of the better ones in baseball. With that being said, it would leave gaps in the outfield and pitching. The Pirates could then use the excess capital of infielders to trade with other organizations as well as strike some luck in the aging free agent market, and all of a sudden this team is rounding out quite nicely. With that being said, it would be incredibly difficult for the Pirates to ever keep up with the big market organizations in terms of raw talent without almost every piece magically hitting. The pieces will need to fall together better than a puzzle at your grandma's house. The track is there for the Pirates to be successful. However, the same barriers are set to prevent Pittsburgh from eclipsing baseball's tallest mountain. Pittsburgh can and will support its baseball. Just give it a reason and it will be there. Pittsburgh deserves a good baseball team. The city is starving for it.